welcome to YOYO Times. After making a mark first as a child artist in the South industry and then as one of its leading lights, Sridevi came to dominate the Hindi film world too. She is famously the only heroine to have ever said no to a Bachchan film when his star was at its zenith. Controversy came easy to her, be it her rivalry with Jaiprada, Madhuri Dixit or Rekha. On her birthday, we remember Sridevi through some of her best movies down the years. Sadma in 1983, her Hindi career did not quite take off as Solva Savan failed to impress the ticket buyers, but Sadma, a remake of her Tamil film Moondram Pirai. Himmatwala in 1983, a corollary to Sridevi's success in Sadma, was her first major film with Jitendra. Himmatwala was a remake of the Telugu hit Uriki Monagadu, and Sridevi's role was to fit into commercial mold of a Hindi film heroine. Inquilab in 1984, Inquilab was Sridevi's first film opposite superstar Amitabh Bachchan. In the film, she played the daughter of a rich politician who falls in love with an idealistic super cop. Tofa in 1984, while press columns were full of rivalry between Sri and Jaiprada, Tofa released to great fanfare at theatres. Nagina in 1985, Sridevi played a young and enigmatic Rajni, a shape-shifting serpent. Sridevi's love story with Rishi Kapoor in the film was cute, but what stole the show was her Nagin act. Aakhri Rasta in 1986, it was the film where Amitabh Bachchan and his double role were more important. It was one of the many Hindi films where Sridevi's voice was dubbed by Rekha. Karma in 1986, a movie with Dilip Kumar, Nasiruddin Shah, Jakir Sharaf, Anil Kapoor and Nuthan with Subhash Ghai at the helm, was a casting feat and a dream come true for the young actress. In her brief role as Radha, she shared some fantastic chemistry with Jackie Shroff. Together they added some young charm to the film. Mr. India in 1987, it was a humongous popularity of Mr. India that made Sridevi into a female superstar. This was Anil Kapoor's film all the way, but trust Sridevi's to come up with the moments of brilliance and steal the show. Her bubbly portrayal of Seema, her unforgettable performance in Hawa Hawaye have made Mr. India one of the Hindi cinema's best films ever. Nagini Part 2 in 1989. With the release of Nighahen, the sequel to popular Nagina, Sridevi became one of the rare Hindi actors to have her own movie franchise. It never progressed beyond the second film, but it was rare feat to even have a sequel. Chandni in 1988, the film is music enjoyed platinum success, a rare feat for movies of late 80s. The film breathed new life into the careers of Rishi Kapoor and director Yash Chopra, but more than anything else, the film established Sridevi as an actress hard to beat. Her white costumes revolutionized fashion and everyone wanted the Chandni look. Lamhe in 1991. In Lamhe, she played another double role, but it was unlike any played before. The film's progressive theme of love and irony gave Sridevi ample room to display her acting chops. The film did not emulate Chandini's success, but Sridevi managed to prove that she was an actor to reckon with as she won the Filmfare Best Actor Award. Gumra in 1993. Sridevi displayed characteristic intensity while playing the wronged and vengeful Roshna in Gumra. There were some nice songs and dances in the film too, but in spite of Sridevi and Sanjay Dutt's performances, the film failed to please the audience. Kudagawa in 1993. The film was talked about because Bachchan had given a string of flops and was banking on Sridevi's partnership to provide him with a much needed hit. It is said he sent a truck full of roses to make her say yes to the project. Her performances matched Amitabh Bachchan's is larger than life character. The film has gained a cult following over the years. Ladla in 1994. She took over the film when Divya Bharati passed away and made the film her own. The first half showed her to be the hellbent on teaching Anil Kapoor's character a lesson. Her character mellows down in the later half and showcased another side. Judai in 1997. The story was unique and so was Sridevi's character that lets her husband marry another woman for a large sum of money. Sridevi brought her characteristic energy to this dramatic comedy. English Winglish in 2012, she made a comeback of sorts with this delightful film about an Indian expat who overcomes her inherent shyness and lives a more fulfilling life after joining an English class. The transformation from a submissive housewife to a more assertive figure looked natural and was done with verve and grace. Mom in 2017, Sridevi was at her angriest in Mom, tracking down her daughter's rapist and exacting revenge one after the other. She may have played an avenging angel in the film, but there was a softer side to her as well, which was deftly brought out. It remains her beautiful swan song.